So my name's Marcia Bayer, and I'm the mother to an 8-year-old little girl named Hannah, and we live here in Waco, Texas. Hannah is a wheelchair user. She's primarily a wheelchair user. She was diagnosed with a spinal tumor as an infant. She is GJ tube dependent. She has epilepsy, hydrocephalus, adrenal insufficiency. She has respiratory issues. She's ventilator dependent. So she's a primary total care medically dependent child that depends on others to sustain her life. Prior to COVID, she was staffed for full days. Her Monday through Friday days were fully covered, and her Monday through Friday nights were fully covered prior to COVID. So when COVID hit, we lost two of our nurses to travel nursing. They let us know that they were going to go to travel nursing. So they turned in their 2 weeks. And then one of our other nurses, we lost to the local ER. So those were her three nurses. We had a couple of PRN nurses that would pick up shifts, but they also picked up shifts in the ER. And so with COVID, we didn't feel comfortable with them coming into the home. And so we lost all of our nurses right around April, May of 2020. So we went down from being fully staffed to 0 by May of 2020. So this April was 2 years that we went with no nurses. In 2021, I did 3 meet and greets total. And one accepted the position, but then quit because they got a job at the hospital. 2 just never followed through, no showed, never came through. I don't know what happened. The nursing agency said they just stopped communicating with them. And the nursing agency told me that it was just the pay was too low and that they just couldn't find nurses. They told me it was just staffing shortage is all I heard. And we had a couple of surgeries where we were inpatient for extended period of time during that year. And we would talk to the case managers when we were in the hospital and that kind of stuff. And I actually met with other agencies. I met with 4 other agencies in 2021 discussing whether or not they would be able to staff us. And I spoke with two of the agencies said, we're not gonna be able to staff you either. So there's no point in switching. Mm-hmm. One agency, and then 2 agencies offered to look. And they both looked for about 4 months before they called and said, we're just not able to find you one. And so it was our current nursing agency that we've been with for almost 5 years that was eventually able to find us one nurse to cover some hours. It's so interesting because having a nurse we had a nurse Friday, she came and worked a shift Friday, and then she's been here yesterday and today. I was able to make a cup of coffee this morning and drink it while it was still hot. And I haven't done that in years. Our entire family dynamic has changed because our entire family day revolved around Hannah's schedule, because it took the entire family working together to get through the day together, because everyone in the family had to help with Hannah's care, because I can't do it by myself.